Hey St. Paul kids, welcome to VBS. My name is Miss Annie and I am your host for the week. And so I will be guiding you through all of the different things that we will do in this virtual vacation Bible school, double V's, virtual vacation Bible school. So you will have a box which your parents have picked up, and it has a bag labeled Day 1. So for today, you will need the bag that says Day 1, and it will have supplies in it that you will need for all of the different crafts that we are going to do today and the different activities, right? And you will also have a coloring sheet, which you can work on whenever you would like. So we are going to be doing crafts, activities, music, listening to stories, all kinds of amazing things this week that I'm so excited about. Just a couple of things. One is sometimes it might take you longer to do the craft than it takes in the video because of cinema magic. So I will have a pause screen that looks like this. That is the pause screen. So when you see that, you pause and you work on your stuff independently, and then you unpause when you're ready to keep going, right? So that's the pause screen. Another thing is there's a snack in every single one of your bags, which I'm sure you have found by now. And you need to make sure you ask a parent before you eat the snack, especially if you have any allergies, just to make sure it's okay for you to eat at the time of the video. So you can go ahead and ask your parent if you can eat the snack, if you want to eat it now, or you can save it for later. Whatever your parent says is okay to do is what's okay to do. And lastly, we're here to have fun. We're here to learn more about how God created the world. Our theme this week is the story of creation. So we're going to be learning every day how God created animals and plants and earth and me and you and everything else. So we have a key phrase for the week. And our phrase is, I am made in the image of God to love others and be loved. So say it with me. I am made in the image of God to love others and be loved. And today is the day that God creates light, which you will find out. So we are wearing yellow today. This is a bright, fun, sunny day. Mr. Jeff is going to be telling our story today. So make sure you pay attention to see what he has to say to us today.
Hi boys and girls, Mr. Jeff here, welcoming you to St. Paul's Virtual Vacation Bible School, our first ever VBS. Get it? Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm glad you're here today because I've got a story to tell you. It's a story in the very first book of the Bible. Do you know what the first book of the Bible is? Genesis, that's right. That's right. And today's story is from the first verse in the first book of the Bible. And it's the creation story, because to find out how things got started, you got to go right to the beginning, right? And when I tell you, when I look around at this big, beautiful world, I'm in awe. And sometimes I just wonder, who created this? How did it get here? How long has it been around? How did this all happen? Well, here's what the Bible has to say about that. In Genesis 1:1. You ready? First, this. God created the heavens and the earth, all that you see and all that you don't see. And earth was a soup of nothingness, a bottomless emptiness, an inky blackness. You know what I'm saying, right? It was dark. God's Spirit brooded above the watery abyss. God spoke, light, and light appeared. God saw the light and saw that it was good, and separated the light from the darkness. It was evening, it was morning, day 1. Isn't that beautiful, boys and girls? Well, that's just the beginning of the creation story that you're going to be learning this week at VBS. Hope you have fun. Bye now.
I just love that story.
Don't you? God creates something from nothing. God makes the murky chaos into order. And that's what God can do in our lives too. If we're upset or having a hard day, we can take that stuff to God because God understands. God is the one who takes things that are messy and makes them perfect, right? And I also love that story because we hear about the sun being made, light being made. That's so important. Did you know we couldn't have plants without the sun? And we couldn't live without the sun because we need vitamins from the sun. I just love that story. And I hope you did too. So let's move on to our song time for the day.
Hey everybody, it's music time. So I'm going to be singing and playing a song for you, and you can sing along with me, you can dance along with me, or you can just watch along with me, whatever you want to do. So sing with me today one of my favorite songs, This Little Light of Mine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Shine it all over the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine it all over the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine it all over the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a basket, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a basket, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a basket, no, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Alright, St. Paul kids, today for our craft, what you'll need is your placemat as usual, your bag of tissue paper, your glue stick, this little jar, and your little candle. Make sure it works. This one does. Alright, as always, make sure you pause the video if you need more time than I'm taking. So first we're going to take the lid off our jar and put it to the side. Put our jar down. And as cleanly as possible, we're going to spread out some of these pieces. And you can pause and take a minute to sort out the colors that you think you would like the best. And when you've done that, when you have all the colors that you want, you can unpause for the next step. For our next step, we're going to open up the glue stick. We're going to put some glue on our jar. We're going to stick tissue paper to it. And it doesn't have to be clean. You can try to make a design if you want to, but it can be as messy as you want. And you're just going to stick them all over. You're going to do the bottom and the sides. Just try not to get on the top where the screw marks are. And at this point, you're going to want to go and pause again to go put glue and little pieces of paper all over your guy. And you can even put glue on top of the tissue paper to add another piece. You can do as many layers as you want and make it look like however you want it to look. So I'm going to go finish my jar and then I'm going to come back and show you a surprise. So here's my little jar. You can definitely choose to do it cleaner or messier, and You know, I like my things to be a little more disorderly, but if you are a person who wants to like go for a design or something, feel free. And then you'll turn your little light on and put it inside the jar, and you can even put the lid on. And you have a nice little candle box where the light is shining through, which you can't see with the lights on, but I'll show you what it looks like with the lights off. Here's what my beautiful little candle looks like in the dark. You can see all the colors shine through and the layers make it look like stained glass. So St. Paul kids, let there be light. Hey guys, so your challenge for today is going to be to go outside and sit in the beautiful sunlight and soak it in. So that's what I'm doing here in my yard, soaking up some vitamin D from the beautiful sun that God made for us to give us light and life and plants and warmth, and just thinking about how the creator of me made the beautiful bright sun that's shining in my eyes right now. So that's your challenge today. Go outside, sit in the sun for a few minutes and soak it up. I know it's hot outside, but it's really nice sometimes just to sit outside for a little while. I hope you guys had so much fun today. I had so much fun making my craft and singing along with you. I hope you guys are singing and dancing along with me. You can look forward to more of that. And that is all I have to say for you today. We're so excited to have you back tomorrow. And if you have any pictures that your parents might have taken of you doing the crafts, it would be awesome if you could email those to me or text them to me. And your parents have my email and my phone number, so they can do that. And that is all I have for you today. I cannot wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's an awesome day of VBS, just like every day. So glad to have you. This is Miss Annie signing off. Peace out.